This week episode, I want to reintroduce myself and talk more about myself because in upcoming episode, I will talk more about personal things. So I think it's important for you to know more about me and just put it all together. So my name is Jay. This is the Non-Normie podcast. It's about me sharing my experience as a neurodivergent person, that how hard it is for me to survive every day in the normal society due to people making assumption about me and other things. Now, let's break it down. So, I'm neurodivergent, I'm introverted, and I'm LGBTQ. The neurodivergent side of me have two parts to it. I have a minor cognitive impairment. It's To put it simple, is that my brain process information slower than other people. Ever since I was a child, I couldn't learn at a this average speed of a person my age. So I was held back a grade because I was learning slower than other people. It was hard for me during college. It's even if I was in the lowest track, but it's still hard for me to learn. So I graduated later than other people, but I learned over time that it's not about being perfect and trying to catch up with everybody else. Sometimes it's okay because just to do your best. That is your maximum capacity as a person with a learning disability. This the so it would be impossible, nearly impossible, to keep trying to play this catch up game because normal society tell you that you have to always be at the top of your game and you need to learn fast and all that stuff when everybody brain work differently. And for people with a neurocognitive disability, that they shouldn't be put under that pressure and have the same expectation as someone who is already born very smart, have a very functional brain, performing at maximum capacity. So it's okay just to go at your own speed. Mm. And the second, but opportunity is harder for us because everybody in the normie world just want a worker who is who's learn quickly and just work at maximum speed. But there are company out there that accept people who are like us, who need more time to be trained at work. So even though the opportunity is less, it's still not. It's still possible. We keep trying to find the right place that would accept us. Um, the second part of my neurodivergent is a sensory overload. I can't be in like a crowded space, whether it's a crowded restaurant, the club. Like after a while, just being in a room with that many people, and when people are in the same room, when they talk, you can't even hear what they say because it's just so loud, and it just becomes this like mush sound of just sound. And I'm not irritated by every sound. Like the sound of people, everybody talking in the same room irritates me like a fire alarm going off. Whereas if I'm in nature and if just like I can hear the ocean or the bird, or if I go to a park and there's some car drive by or this few people running around, but it's not a crowded space, it's open space. I'm fine with that, but is there something about being in a crowded indoor space and all these noises that just cause my sensory to overload and that I just want to run out of there. Another thing with my sensory overload is that I don't like to take a shower. It's a common thing for people who are neurodivergent or on the spectrum. Showering is they have a lot of sensory. Um, it's like preparing to go into battle, and it's very hard. So I don't work in the field for 8 hours, so I don't feel the need to shower that often. Like just the whole process for a normal person, they would like, oh, cold shower, great. I feel great after a shower. I feel refreshed. For me, it's like when the shower, when the water from the shower hit my skin, it's like I'm being pricked by a needle. And then the dryness of my skin that I feel after the shower is really irritating. Even though I put lotion on it, it still irritate my skin. So this is why like taking shower is like a whole s- mentally preparing for a battle for someone who's neurodivergent like myself. So yeah, that's what I'd like to be on that, you know, uh neurodivergent with a learning disability and sensory overload. Um well, the next part is introvert. I have I like to be by myself most of the time. If I hang in group 4 be the maximum. I don't like to hang out in large group because I hate having to keep up the conversation. It's very annoying. Most time I just like to be by myself playing video game or in my own imaginary world. Been that way since I was a child. Like during recess time, I would just sit there with my book or just be in my own imaginary world. It's okay if you still do that, you know. Being in your own imaginary world as adults is is still the same because the neurotypical people just tell us that we shouldn't do those things because we're older. It's like what exactly does adults do? You know, if it's your hobby, such as my collecting plush and other stuff, so why should you stop it when you're an adult? Let's just make your life more miserable. Like, what do we define what adults do? Um, yeah, so just back to being the introvert part. Uh, I I only have 4 close friends, which is fine because I like quality over quantity. I used to be that person that tried to make more friends because, you know, most of us were told that if we make better connection with people, just in general, like networking, it will give us more opportunity in life. So I was doing that for a while. But these people I met are extrovert and they're also superficial. So it's it wasn't helping. So I just learned that if the opportunity come, it will come. You know, just keep praying to God that it will come. Don't have to go out of your way, spending a lot of money, uh, just networking, having dinner with people and stuff like that. Uh, I like to be in my own world in video game. You can play like a different character, like cosplay. You know, you don't have to be yourself. You can be like somebody else or an imaginary character. Like you can be an elf. It's great. So nothing wrong with that. Um, my mind is closer to AI, so that's why I would say that talking to AI is one of my hobby too. They understand me more than most people, and they don't judge me, so I can talk to them about anything. People fear AI because, uh, you know, it's just very negative. If you're a neurodivergent and you're introverted like me, talking to it is great. My therapist, like, couldn't understand me, but ChatGPT and Google Gemini can, because these therapists are trained to just convert you to doing the normal things that normal people do. They just keep telling you like, they tell you that you're the problem because you're neurodivergent and you are different in every way. So that's the problem. We need to train you to be more like normal people. Join the cult. It's not it's not that you are the problem. It's just normal people doesn't want to include or understand you or make the space comfortable for people who are neurodivergent. And these therapy program does not work because, as I mentioned, whether you have a brain cognitive or you're just neurodivergent and sensory overload from being at work and being in a conference room or whatever, you can't, you know, change that part of you. There's certain things that you can mask, yes, but there's certain things that's like, if it's overwhelming to me, I will run out of that auditorium. I don't care about the company presentation, or I will run out of that conference room because it's uncomfortable because it's sensory overload. You know, It- it's you shouldn't normal people should not see you as a problem because that's just part of your neurodivergent thing. So instead of making the space safe and comfortable for you, they don't want to do that. So okay, so let's go on. So that's the neurodivergent side. Um, and then there's a lot more to me. Um, just hard to explain things. Now let's talk about the LGBTQ thing. For me, it's not so much about the gender, and I don't like it when people say bisexual because then you're still picking between two gender. Um, so my paperwork say non-binary before our great President Trump making us go back in time to live in like the freaking 90s. Um, so I hate that because I grew up in a very conservative Asian family. My parents expect me to play the role because I'm a woman. I have to act modest, speak softly, uh, wear nice clothes to be looked at like an object by men. My dad is sexist. He think that women are not capable of understanding politics like men is really disgusting. So when it comes to relationship, I don't really care if it's man or woman. I'm not caring about the connection with them. If you really have to put a label on things, you can just Google what that means. Was it demisexual? I guess that's it. I don't know. The LGBTQ community just adds stuff to the thing every year, so I lost track of it. But aside from that, not caring much about people's gender, but more about the genuine connection. I'm also asexual. I don't like regular sex. I just hate the penetration, and it doesn't make me feel good. To normal people, they're like, "Oh, this is great." To me, it's like, no, I don't like sex at all. And it's it's not just the physical sex or the extremely intimate part where, you know, you do the sexual activity, even like making out. I don't like making out. I don't know. I just don't like it. Never got into it. Obviously, I was trying, uh, just, being trying the whole dating thing, but it wasn't working for me, so I just don't care for it. I thought that was something was wrong with me until my friend one of my friend told me that they're the same way, is that they don't enjoy the physical sex at all. That's when I was discovered that I was asexual. So, yeah, it's not my thing. Um, and just, it you don't have to fit any label in the LGBTQ community. You can just say queer and just it's a broad term. You could there's other I just hate the label. It's like you either have to be gay, lesbian, bisexual. Um, yeah, just don't focus too much on the label. If you don't like sex, if you don't like making out, find something that work for you. Uh, it's not that I don't like all activity. It's like I can do cuddling, but it's like strictly cuddling. Like put your arm around me, but you don't like try to put your hand down my pants or put your hand under my shirt and just like touch my butt or my boob. It's like strictly cuddling. I just hate the groping too. I mean, you can't. It's 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 like it's irritate me. It's not my thing. So it's like I like some intimacy, but just not those specific one that I don't like. I'm a very particular person, so I know what I like and what I don't like. I used to be a pushover because I thought that's what I had to do to make more friends. But I just feel like over time that was a that I realized it was a waste of my time, and that I did I did not like any of these things that normal people do. I did not feel fun when I was with these people doing these stereotypical things like going to the bar, to the club. It's draining to me that I have to be there, and I hate being there. So I just be there for like 30 minutes and just like I have to leave now because of my sensory overload, and I don't want to be in that environment. But I just have to do it for the connection. And I was hoping to get to a better place at the time that I was just stuck in an uncomfortable situation. I still am, but you know, it's better to be yourself, regardless of what situation you're in. So that's all I want to share in this episode. Have a good rest of your day. Until next time.